begin today's show speaking about the fact that transitioning from being a reality TV star and becoming a Nollywood favorite is something that a lot of celebrities find very difficult to do. You know why? Because, you see, the movie industry is one where people know you for a certain thing, not just the movie industry, entertainment industry in Nigeria. Once you're known for one thing, people kind of just like to see you that way. Of course, the movie industry is also filled with immense talent, and this creates, sometimes healthy competition. Other times could be very, very, very toxic. But the thing is, every actor needs to bring their A game whenever you get into the movie, because there is no space for mediocrity. Well, our guest on the show today is on that path where he has just moved from being not just a reality star, but now also he's getting to that space of being a Nollywood fave. All through the week, we have focused on just speaking about Nollywood and big stuff happening within that industry. So joining me today as we discuss his journey so far in the movie industry, it is Seyi Awolowo. You're welcome to Arise 360. I'm so excited to have this conversation with you, and congratulations. Was this a plan? You know how everyone just comes off the back of this reality TV show, of course, in your case would be Big Brother, and there's that big question, what are you going to do next? For you, was Nollywood that thing?
Okay, well, thank you for having me on the show. It's, would I say, part of a dream, part of my huge dream that's coming through, but it's just a gradual process. I didn't exactly see my transition into movies come so, would I say, quickly, but not so quickly, because I had been acting before the entire reality star thing came to be. But this industry that I'm in, that I'm going into, is one of a kind, is unique. It's on its rise back up, and I must say I'm fortunate to be included in this new change, to be honest, and I'm sure, what can I say? It's a dicey one. It's a place where you need to stand out and sell yourself or sell your brand as much as you can. And quite frankly, I'm enjoying the challenge.
100%. Walk me through that challenge though, because I know for a fact that it's like when you're outside, everybody sees you a certain type of, you're like, oh, superstar, celebrity. But when you get in the midst of this space where everybody is bringing something to the table, everybody is a star in their own right, then you really begin to ask yourself, okay, so, where exactly am I in this? So with regards to the challenges, what's that been like for you? Would you consider yourself upcoming or middle or I'm there yet?
Okay, I'm going to say I'm upcoming. Let me not even blow my own trumpet. I'm upcoming. I'm in the works for trying. I'm telling you, I'm just trying to become a whole lot more than I already am. As regards the challenges, the challenges is not exactly that hard, especially with the kind of, with the number of people I've worked with my short time in the industry. Because they've been very encouraging, they always cheer you on, they always give you pointers. It's not like they're just waiting for you to just fumble and fail. They want the best out of you. It goes for the directors and the producers and everybody. And that has really helped me become a much better version of myself. And you see, for the challenges, the thing is, becoming somebody else is not exactly the easiest of things. It's a totally different story on its own. You need to find out more about the character, you need to understand his perceptions, and then try and reinterpret it as your person, and then bring it to life. So those are more or less some of the challenges I'm talking about that are there. But I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm loving it, and I'm looking forward to putting in some more work into more complex scripts. Let's put it that way.
Complex scripts. Let's talk about you as an individual now, not just as a Nollywood fave. Would you say that there were major expectations for you to be anybody else but an actor?
Oh wow, I would think so. I would think so, yes. Quite a lot of people from uni, I'm sure a lot of people really thought I was going to be that hardcore psychologist that I thought I was going to be, but no. Depending from my family lineage, a lot of people think I was supposed to go a particular line, but I'm more entertainment and marketing than I am more of that very, how they put it, your grandfather's shoes. And I'm not really in that footstep, but I'm going in my own direction. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to build my own path in life so that I can be able to flow better with it, because I think if I should try and work there exactly in his own shoes, I'll definitely trip and fall. So I'm trying to forge ahead my own footsteps that would lead me to the greatness that I so seek. Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I really appreciate the fact that you even touched on that, because it is such a reality. You know, there's this air of, oh, isn't he supposed to be doing this? Isn't he supposed to be doing more? And you just said that, you know, psychology is even something that you're big on. So let's bring in mental health into the equation, a conversation that we actually do not discuss as much as we should, but here on Arise 360 we try. Mental health is a big deal right now. Everyone just trying to see how they can make sure that there's enough awareness out there, because it happens to women, but it happens to men as well. As a man, do you feel like mental health is a conversation that a lot of men happen to shy away from, just like you said, walking in those shoes, the perception of what you're supposed to be? Oftentimes, trying to meet that perception, we just shy away from that topic. Would you agree with that?
Personally, I would say you need to forge your own path, because trying to work as somebody else will definitely have a huge hindrance on yourself, your mental state, and your personality. You cannot be who you are not. You can only be yourself and a better version of yourself every single day. For men, yes, we need to speak up more about the things that hurt. We need to learn how to cry. We need to learn how to embrace our failures so that we can see the lessons within them and, you know, work out with experience. Yes, we need to be able to be in touch with our inner self, because to be honest, a portion of my generation were not exactly raised with that much affection as a bunch of other generations, because we were, how do I put it? We were told that this is how a man is supposed to go in his life. He's meant to be the provider, he's meant to be this. But now we're realizing that we need to be a little bit more emotional for the people around us. We need to be a kind of way, and then bottling up too much of those emotions can lead to self-implosion. So I would say to everybody out there, every single guy, every girl, it is advisable that you share when you can with the people in your closest circle, and do not be afraid. Honestly, don't be ashamed of your emotions. That's why you're a human being. You're not a robot. You're a human being. Nothing more, nothing less.
100%. I think you just literally just hit the right nails, you know, on the head. But let us talk about Brotherhood. First of all, congratulations. And before we get into that topic, if you still haven't seen it, well, let me show you why you absolutely need to. Take a look at the trailer.
He's an ex-convict.
I came from the exact same streets. I chose to be a better man.
Olopa.
Million Van, they carry 20 to 100 million.
We go run am like military mission. Heavy presence. Olopa no one die.
Hey, reverse now!
I like you. You did visualize this my plan.
I need to visualize your plan.
The next 2 weeks, go call your papa, your mama, brother, sister, girl.
So I had Toby Bakary on the show, and he told me the explosion was actually real. Tell me about your role in Brotherhood.
My role, okay, so my role, I play the role of Candy. And as much as I would like to tell you guys a lot about my role, I'll say you guys should still go and watch the movie in cinemas, because it's still showing, and you guys need to find out firsthand, and don't let me give any spoilers. But my role, though, I'm sure I made my role look good.
Okay, you're right though, because the movie is still, you know, in theaters. But you know, let's whet appetites about other conversations within the movie industry, because there's so much happening right now. So big question to you, Seyi. Yeah. Have you seen Kunle Afolayan's new film as well, yeah. Anikulapo?
Sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, I said, have you seen another movie apart from Brotherhood that's doing exceedingly well right now? Everyone's talking about it. That will be Anikulapo, the Kunle Afolayan film.
Anikulapo, of course.
Oh, great.
Yes, splendid, fantastic movie. Fantastic movie.
Now, Seyi,
I'm telling you, the Nigerian industry is definitely on the come up. You know what I mean?
I love the fact that you barely even want me to speak. You're like, oh my God, I love it. This conversation is going to go one of two ways now, depending on your next answer. There's been a huge debate, without giving out any spoilers, because, you know, lots of people haven't seen it yet, between Arolake and Saro's character. You know, people are likening that movie to Acrimony. You know how there was the well, of course, the Tyler Perry film that everybody loved, Taraji P. Henson was in it, and we know how Acrimony went down.
Yeah.
So if you are going
Yeah.
to speak objectively, because I trust that you are an objective gentleman, Seyi Awolowo. So tell me your own take. I have mine, but I want to know, based on your assessment, what's your take on how things went down?
Wow. Wow. I'm going to be honest, I still have to watch the movie a couple more times for me to have a proper opinion. And I'm going to say that to everybody else that are having two minds about it, because there's just so many angles to that movie. As in earlier, before I got on the show, I even saw a tweet from Honorable Aki Alabi when he said that there's too many angles, a series next, and I totally agree, because I still don't know what to expect. I can't even imagine. As in, I'm still trying to put my finger on it, what exactly is next. So please, forgive me. I can't give you my own opinion until I watch maybe like 2 more times. Then call me.
Why are you like this? Can I be honest with you, yeah? I feel like it's not even a gender bias thing, yeah? But for most ladies, we kind of just know what it is. We're not even asking for another. We only want to know what happened to Arulake, you know, but for Sarah, we're pretty certain as to how everything went down. But before I let you go today, this is still Nollywood. This is an industry that, honestly though, Seyi, can be very, 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 very toxic. You know, there's a lot of, in quotes, bad eyes, bad energy, you know, people not wanting other people to grow, people wanting other people to grow as well. It's just the way life is. You're not always going to have people excited for you. So in terms of that space, which without you even telling me, that everyone experiences it. You know, I don't even need to ask if that's something you've had to deal with. But how do you handle that? You know, what's your method to the madness?
I avoid all the BS. I stay away from everything negative. I don't listen to too much negative comments. I just take what I need out of it and run with it. I mean, I'm my own person. On the final day, as it's quoted in all the holy books, our names will be called individually and we need to answer to those names. So I really don't need any other person's toxicity to keep growing. And if they feel they need to fuel my career with their toxicity, I mean, carry on. Give me the engagement that is supposedly needed. But apart from that, I really don't. When I see that there's a negative energy or aura around you, I tend to back off and just give you your space and let's not just encounter. And for the people that wish bad or do not aspire for or do not intend for me to grow, I don't think I wish them evil. I wish them well, because really, I'm doing something good. That's why they hope to bring me down. And sometimes 2 steps back can mean 10 steps forward. So let life just take its course. I'm on board for it, man. I mean, I have a long way to go. I'm how old? I still have a whole lot of things to learn. So they should keep going at what they're doing. I'll just keep enjoying my life on the fast lane to success.
100%, Seyi, and we're 100% rooting for you as well. But we've got to let you go. We have to do that. Thank you so much for joining us on Arise 360 today, and good luck. We're looking forward to your next project. And quite honestly, I am going to be looking out for your own assessment, whether it's going to be a tweet or a video. I really want to know what you thought about this film. I want to know what everybody thought about it, to be honest. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, Seyi.